Hello guys, right, this is a new type of video that I'm doing that I'm calling the Ideals Corner or Ideas Corner, not sure, one or the other. But the whole idea of it is to share my ideas of different fluff based convertible armies in the world of 40k. So it's like we've got Imperial Guard as stormtroopers, obviously, that's an easy one. But then this is also for Idic beer mainly, because the next section, which is obviously something that I'd like to maybe do one day, but then if other people want to do it, that's absolutely fine. I mean, all my conversions, everyone, if they can do them better, I'd much rather see a good painted model and a good converted model, because obviously, I'm not exactly that good. But okay, let's go on. Idic beer Star Trek. So, obvious one is Imperial Guard for the Federation. I'd suggest the Mordian soldiers, because the figures, they have that line just over their shoulders and chest. Obviously you can paint them fully black with solid red tops, or just the red or gold or blue stripe, maybe the little collar bit as well. Or maybe you could go for the full grey suit with the newer versions, with the thin line, coloured line. Obviously most of your infantry are going to want to be red, so they die. That'd be a good competition. Stormtroopers that miss versus Federation that die. Good combo. But that would be Imperial Guard infantry. Obvious, bog standard, bare bones done. But then I was also thinking they're not very good in combat, close combat, so why not go for Kroot? Get a Kroot Eldar, a Kroot allied detachment. Obviously they've got the rough skin, they've got the forehead bridges, their mouth might protrude a little bit, but you can convert that back a little bit if you want. And I was thinking the body armour of a Klingon is like the Dark Eldar armour. So if you took the Dark Eldar armour and then the Kroot arms, legs and head, it pretty much looks like a Klingon. And the Tau Kroot, they've got some kind of beasts in their section as well that could be converted to look like the Klingon hounds. Can't quite remember their name, but yeah. Then you've got the hounds, so you've got some kind of monstrous creature thing in there with your Imperial Guard and with your Kroot. And the Kroot, they've got that rifle that has the blade at one end, and I think they've got the blade at the other end. I'm not quite sure, I haven't seen the picture recently. But with a tiny slither of cardboard, so you've got the Kroot rifle and then you've got the blade there, but a tiny slither of cardboard, you could quite easily make yourself a bat'leth. So the entire Kroot force have their rifles, but they also all have bat'leths, just like Klingons. Brilliant. So they've got the Allied detachment, Kroot, you've got the Imperial Guard Mordians as the Federation soldiers, so massed, defensive, and then you've got an assault as well. So the only thing that you're missing is vehicles, tanks. All the way through Star Trek, I've never seen a tank, so that kind of makes it awkward. But there is one vehicle that you can do. You cannot, under any circumstances, do the large starships, because they are way too big and they'll be way out of scale if you try and do it. But you can do the shuttles. Klingon shuttle, not really anything you can do there, but in Federation there is something you can do. take this for example. Take off all 3 of the wings, and then you find one of these, a highlighter pen. Obviously you're going to want one without the ink in it, but then this little bit here, you snap that off, that little clip, and what does that look like to you if you painted it red stripes and blue end on one end? If you snapped off all the wings and placed that there, so on the outside it would look a little bit like that, but further under. It's a Federation shuttle, and that'll be your heavy hitter because of 3 twin link las cannons. Obviously the twin link las cannons, you have one there and one there to make it look like the shuttle. The las cannons you can stick in the middle there, so you got 4 las cannons there for the 2 twin link las cannons, and the other one sticks on the side there anyway. So Vendettas, everyone knows Vendettas are awesome. 3 twin linked las cannons, and they can carry troops as well. So they can carry up to 6 troops of Vendettas. The Valkyrie can carry up to 10 or 12, one or the other. But if you keep it Vendettas and you pick your Federation to be regular guardsmen, now they're as cheap as chips, so you can have field hundreds of them men to guarantee that your Vendettas are going to come on in time before they die. And you could quite easily get yourself the 6-man special weapons squad, stick them inside the Vendetta. They can deep strike from the Vendetta anywhere on the battlefield where you fly over. You've covered the battlefield. You've automatically got yourself a nice little formation, a nice little force. So yeah, Star Trek, I would suggest Kroot for Klingons, Guard for Federation, and use the Guard Vendetta as the Imperial shuttle, not Imperial shuttle, that's Star Wars, as the shuttle from Federations. Nice little force, nice hard hitting force. I don't think there's any las cannons or anything that you could use, but if you wanted to get an Aegis defence line, you can make that look like a basic defence line. Federation can use that as well, and maybe even a force shield generator. They have them in Star Trek. But yeah, there you go. Ideas Corner, first episode, Star Trek conversions. Obviously if you come up with any ideas on other things that you can think of that would work well with Star Trek, leave it in the comments below. Or if you want me to come up with some kind of ideas for another movie or fluff or whatever, leave that down in the comment. I'll try and come up with ideas for it. Obviously things that are basic, bog standard, easy to convert, I'll try and come up with other out there crazy ideas. So yeah, take it easy, good gaming.